A lot of people in the house are doing, and the main thing people are talking about, especially my community, is about why we didn't close the border, the Irish Northern Ireland Irish border, and why we didn't stop planes. There's still planes coming in from other countries. It's madness that the government are letting people still in. But as I was saying to them, it's not Leo's decision. It's probably the EU's decision, and the higher ups in over Leo. It's not up to him. It's not. I don't think they even have a say in this. The Irish government. I think it's more up to the minions and buses and the rest of them. They're just minions. Leo Varadkar's just minions to the people in buses. We have to admit that. They have no say. Like, it's this policy. Like Poland, Hungary, I think Czechoslovakia, to the Czech Republic, not Czechoslovakia. Sorry, Czech Republic. They actually closed their borders, as far as I remember. And the European courts were courts. I call them courts. Sorry, I call them courts. Were giving out about it. And obviously, they're entitled to. The country's entitled to do whatever it needs to do. They don't have to go to Brussels and be like to Brussels, can we do this? Can we do that? They're entitled to do whatever they want, their own government. And that's something I would probably. I commend the government if they done that. I would commend the Irish government if they said in the morning, let's close all airports only for goods. Yeah, I commend the government. I would commend them. Because there's no need to have them open at the moment. There's no need to have them at the moment. And they just keep letting people. They keep letting people in, and there's no checks whatsoever. In this country, there's no checks whatsoever. They don't get stopped. Nobody's asked anything. You just get on a plane, you hop into Ireland. You might be checked in the country you go, like the country you go from. You might just be, have the heat, the temperature taken. That's all. Say you were going from Norway, they might just take your temperature before they let you on the plane. But in Ireland, you could just walk in. You can come from China, you can walk in, and there wouldn't be an eyelid flashed. But we all know it's not up. This Leo Varadkar has no say. We all know that it's up to the European Union, and it's up to EU policy too. To open borders. That's basically what the European Union is. Just open borders. Let the borders open. Let's see what happens. That's really the thing. And it's very, very stupid. They can shot themselves in the foot in other countries. Especially in Germany, they shot themselves in the foot a lot. Because as you see, Germany has a terrible with the coronavirus, the same as France. And that's because they let too many people in. And they let too many, they had open borders, there are no checks or nothing. There are no checks in this country. That's how it got in there. There are no checks. There are no checks. There's not even one check at the airport. I remember even saying this before it even came to Ireland. There was no checks in any airports. They didn't even put one check in any airport in this country for anybody to be checked, even ask the question where they come from, or where they think they're going, or where else. They wouldn't check. Nobody was checked. And we kind of shot ourselves in the foot, and I keep saying that. That's government. It's not the government of Ireland's fault. I blame the people in buses. Because obviously they tell Leo Varadkar what to do. As we know, probably. Because obviously we're still in the EU's debt. And I think the biggest mistake Ireland ever made, and I might as well say it straight, is Ireland joined the EU. I think we should have just kept on to our own island, and let the EU go and jump the lake. And I think the UK was right to leave. And I really say that. I think they were right to leave. Hopefully other countries do follow. That's all I say. Because it's about time we knock the EU down altogether. Because they're only another version of the Soviet Union, as I would call them. And you can take that whatever way you want. But I blame the EU for letting mass immigration into every country. Still letting people into every other country. Not saying to close any borders. To close any airports. To close anything. It's just madness. Like, that would have been the good response. If they closed, if every country in the EU said, before it even came to Europe, close down all the borders, close all the airports, put every country into, isolation, just close the borders and let people go on with the day-to-day life. That would have worked in Ireland, especially in Ireland and the UK. If they closed the airports, the ports and everything, and just let people walk around their everyday life, and there wouldn't have been a thing said about it. And there wouldn't have been a thing, the virus never would have come to Ireland or England. Or even Iceland, because they're islands, they have the advantage. But obviously, the EU had other plans. But I think that was very stupid. Like, that's the biggest thing I would, if I was in the Taoiseach at the moment, the Prime Minister of any country, regardless what the EU would take, I would do it anyway. to protect people's lives, to protect the country's stability. But no, the other countries decide to go with Europe and everything like that. And I do commend Poland and Hungary and the Czech Republic for doing, the right thing and obviously closing their borders without even asking Europe and done a few things to piss off the European Union, which is great. Because they're too powerful. The European Union is too powerful. They have too much to say over Ireland, especially. The subs have been knocked down a few bricks, I suppose you could say. But anyway, let me know what you think. I think you should have closed the border in Ireland before it even came. The Irish border and anyway the airports too, or even have checks. Even if they had checks, it would have been an effort. But there was no effort made. So yeah, that's the thing I'm talking about.